Good morning, Timmsy. Today is May the 21st, and I will be reading a couple of quotations from the book Tuesday's Morrie. Sorry about my camera movement. My camera mount is currently made out of tape. Morrie has said a lot of things about consumption and society. One of my favorite quotes is on page 136. Part of the problem, Mitch, is that people are in such a hurry, Morrie said. People haven't found the meaning in their lives, so they are running around all the time looking for it. They think the next car, the next house, the next job. Then they find those things are empty too, and they keep running. I think that Morrie is correct, because once you get the things you want, you keep wanting more. You're never satisfied. People keep running around in their lives because life is so fast-paced. If you just slow down, you'd be able to see the small details in your life, like stopping to smell the roses. Figurative roses, that is. Roses like playing with your son or daughter, taking a walk, going swimming, or actually stopping to smell the roses. I believe that Morrie was correct because people keep running through their lives. And when they keep running, they might pass the thing that they're looking for. They might, run past their meaning in life. They might never find their meaning in life. They might never find their wealth or their goals. And end up unhappy for life. They pass their meaning in life. They pass it. Okay. Okay. Ignore the babies. Many celebrities should make note of the next quote Morrie makes. Morrie says, "In this culture, it's so important to find a loving relationship with someone because so much of the culture does not give you that. But the poor kids today, either they're too selfish to take part in the real loving relationship, or they rush into marriage and then 6 months later, they get divorced. They don't know what they want in a partner. They don't know who they are themselves. So how can they know who they're marrying? I want to get hitched in a chapel in Vegas and have the marriage annulled 55 hours later because I didn't know what the hell I was doing." Well, sure, why not? Hey, America. I'd like to marry this dude for $10 million and on a publicity wedding. Oh, and 72 days later, I'd like to get a divorce. Oh, sure, you have fun, Kim. I'd like to get married and spend my life together with my girlfriend of 10 years so we can maybe adopt unwanted children and give them a new home and... What is wrong with you? You idiots! That is disgusting and wrong! You defile all the sanctity of marriages, so GTFO! This is just completely wrong! Arrgh! If a gay couple can't have a true loving marriage and yet these moronic celebrities can completely defile the tradition and get away with it without even looking back, why? If you're not a celebrity, people just want to be in a relationship, even if they don't really like the person, because they just want to feel loved. They want to feel the affection. They want to know that someone cares for them. They just want to feel like they matter. I believe that Morrie is correct, but he doesn't really take into consideration that everyone has a different story. Some people have to marry because their parents want them to, or they have financial issues. Some people have to marry because maybe they have an unsuspected child. It is a known fact that arranged marriages are more likely to work than marriages for love. Some people, they actually marry for love. They actually might get to their 50th anniversary. The last quote that Morrie talks about is about people when they're threatened. He says, "People are only mean when they are threatened." And that's what our culture does. That's what our economy does. Even the people who have jobs in our economy are threatened because they worry about losing them. And when you get threatened, you start looking out for only yourself and you start making money a god. And this is all a part of our culture. Wow, that was a mouthful. What Morrie means by this is that abusive parents or abusive relationships have a result of wealth instability or possible stress. They also have a consequence of trying to relieve that stress with drugs or alcohol. If a teacher threatens a student by saying that they will fail if they don't give more effort towards their schoolwork, chances are that the student will give more effort towards their schoolwork so they don't fail. People who are threatened have one of the two outcomes. Either they can be mean, like Morrie said, or they can actually take that threat into constructive criticism and make the most out of it. Constructive criticism! I believe that Morrie thinks lowly about society. He only talks about the bad things in people, what they don't do, what they are doing wrong. He doesn't see things from both perspectives. Otherwise, the good in society, like charities and fundraisers. Well, that's all for now, Timmsy. I will see you in class on Wednesday. Bye!